Hi, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well. In this video, we're looking at Bitcoin very quickly. Bitcoin is obviously showing massive bearish signs, down 2% on the 24-hour time frame. How much lower do we go? We are wrapped with extreme fear. This is the fear that strangles the market right now, with literally a level of 5. We've not seen this level, by the way, since March, I think, of 2020, and also like down here back in June 2022. So this is a super rare moment in the market. And right now we're seeing this rare moment priced in at 65.1K. The big question is, was 60.2K the bottom? That is something that we all have to think about. We all have to wonder. We all have to question. It's really hard to say if that was the bottom or not. And I feel like for some reason it's not the bottom, but the thing is, no one also knows. No one also knows, and that's what makes it very tricky to actually understand. Now we can check the 200-week moving average indicator. The white line here is written in about $58,000 right now. So that would be historically where Bitcoin usually travels back through. Happened in all the cycles from previous entities. It just shows how cyclical Bitcoin still is. And also the logarithmic regression chart we can see over here. We're not really delved too low into it. We've not really tapped into that bright green territory. So Bitcoin has the potential to still drop down, in my opinion, between $53,000 and also $59,000 in the bearish case scenarios. Of course, we could see a little relief rally first. We could go up to 70K and then even up to 73K or 74K by May, and then see the crash happen later on in the year, perhaps by August. So it could be something that happens slowly as opposed to quickly. But I still have a feeling that at some point this year, Bitcoin goes below $59,000. Another cool thing, next crypto to potentially hit $1. Could Bitcoin Hyper be the next one to hit $1? Not financial advice here, guys, but this is one that we saw, and it looks pretty OP right now. It's a massive Bitcoin layer 2, Bitcoin Hyper, which is super viral, super popular. A lot of people are talking about this one over here. They've raised $31.4 million, 23 hours, 23 minutes to go. If you're a Bitcoin lover, then maybe Bitcoin Hyper, the layer 2 of Bitcoin, could be one that actually does poise itself as the next 10x potential by the next bull run. If you hit buy with crypto, you can see you can use things like MetaMask, Base Wallet, Connect, and also Best Wallet. And it's just in general very exciting. So 23 hours, 24 minutes to go there, guys. I says buy Hyper before it powers the fastest layer in Bitcoin history. So you have to have a look at it. The link is down below to do some research and due diligence. But remember, never risk more than you can afford to lose. As the overall market is currently sitting into a downtrend, we've been in this downtrend now for roughly 133 days. Historically, this is not a lot of time. Historically, we've been in downtrends for over 400 days before times get better. Yes, of course, within these days, there can be bounces to the upside. We had 45% there, we had 48% here, and there's only so many legs down that can be taken before the market does fully pick up. If we have a full 400-day bear market, it means the market will pick back up towards the end of the year. This is something I'm acknowledging, something I think will happen. But right now, it's every man's guess versus every other man's guess. Anyways, do subscribe to Know Them Bitcoins. Have a little look at the channel and some of the links and content we've got there for you guys. And also, make sure you pivot and have a little look at Bitcoin Hyper whilst it's still live. One Hyper 0.0136755 right now. We'll see you soon. Let's hope Bitcoin stays strong.